If you go out in the first round of an in-game tournament on PTCGO, you'll receive at least one uncommon chest for your troubles. If you were to trade these uncommon chests for a newer pack, it would take about 3 or 4 of them, which isn't a bad deal, but it does raise the question, are uncommon chests worth opening, or should you just flip them for packs? Well, as the name suggests, you're going to get an uncommon card or better in the chest, as well as 5 to 25 tokens. But it's also possible for you to receive an ultra rare. So yes, it is possible to pull something like Shadow Rider Calyrex VMAX from an uncommon chest, or even a secret rare quick ball, though you probably shouldn't hold your breath. Regardless, I found myself 100 uncommon chests, and I'll be opening all of them to determine once and for all if it's worth it, or if you should flip them for packs. I will probably end up spoiling what's going to happen, but you should never open anything on PTCGO. The pull rates are horrible, but why not make my loss your gain? And to get ahead of anyone who is thinking of commenting this, yes, obviously the trade lock chests you receive from the Versus ladder should be opened because they can't be traded. I'm specifically talking about the ones that you get from the in-game events. With that out of the way, let's get started. Let's start by opening all these uncommon chests. Let's do it. 101. I'm going to take a wild guess and say it is under 5 hits. And right off the bat, 25, that's pretty good. So that's just, this is what I'm going to expect to see a lot of, is reverse hollows. It's a reverse hollow rare, but it's not that good. And see, just another reverse hollow. This one's an uncommon. Okay, and when it's covered like that, that usually means it's either something good or something you don't have. And I guess I didn't have, and you can't click on it, so I guess I don't have a reverse hollow shift tree. Just an old cemetery. So we're already a few in, and it's not going great. There's an electric. So like I said, you're guaranteed at least an uncommon. You're guaranteed at least an uncommon, but I mean, you're probably going to get a reverse hollow uncommon more than anything. There's a reverse rare, maybe reverse rare is what you get. Oh boy. There's a nugget. And yes, Luke, it's just trust your pilot, all one word. I don't think it matters if it's capitalized or not. And Conkelder. And my first, just nothing special, just a regular uncommon. And a level ball. That is actually a good hit. As far as uncommons go, playable trainers are always good. And the one argument I will make, there's just a rare, the one argument I will make for opening uncommon chests is you're seeing my points total just go way up. You know, yes, you're most likely going to get about 5, but my points total, it's going up. I'm crossing my fingers that maybe the luck will turn around here. The luck did not turn around, but yeah, to finish up my point, about the only good reason to open up these uncommon chests is to get your points. You're not going to get anything really good from them. You know, obviously there's tales of people pulling secret rare quick balls and stuff, but those are few and far between. And if I go 100 without getting anything, then I think you'll be able to tell that it's just smarter to trade them for packs. And hello, Untamable Wolf, how you doing? And Luke, I'll send you the free pack right after this opening's done. But I guessed I would get under 5 hits, and 20 chests in, I have 0. So I'm definitely under that pace. There's just a Banette. You know, it's not going great. So as with every single pack opening I've done, except maybe the odd Hidden Fates or Shining Fates opening. Okay. That is an insane hit right now. That's going for like 5 packs. Okay, but that's an aberration. I'm going to count that as a hit. Don't get used to something like that. That is definitely not something you can expect with these uncommon chest openings. Okay, well, I'm getting proven wrong. There's a V. So I think even, and 25 points, I'll take that. So I've got 2 hits so far. That quick shooting one is probably going to end up being the best hit of the day, just because everyone's playing quick shooting in Teleon, everyone's playing shady dealings in Teleon. It is an insane hit, and I don't see the value really going down, especially with the cross switcher coming in November, which is basically just custom catcher and Guzma all in one. So being able to search out your cross switchers is just going to be, it's a game ending move. So aside from that little bit of excitement, it is kind of slowing down. Hopefully the luck will be with me, and I see another redemption for a free code. I will send that to you right after this is done, don't worry. Single strike energy, that's okay, but the 25 points, that's the big one. There's a twin energy. I actually think I only had 3 twin energy because I think I gave the Moy or traded the Moy or something, and I just lost count of how many I had. But hopefully we get some special energy or some special energy recycling. You know, special charge being reprinted in standard for, you know, twin energy would be great. Because I think a special charge just reprint wouldn't be great because there's so much good special energy, and some of it you don't want to see returned. Like Horror Psychic Energy, being able to recycle that would be way too powerful. So I think special charge and Bronze Zone, not bad. I won't count that as a hit just because metal decks, I mean, you got the Torvanite and Duraludon decks are using it. And there's a Dartrix. So Bronzong, maybe it would have been a hit a little bit, you know, about a month ago, but right now I'm not counting it as one. So basically another twin energy, that's okay. Basically halfway through the opening, 2 hits. This one's hiding from us. Something brand new, and it's a Darkrai, but I have, so I guess it hides something that's really, really good, because I know I have like 10 of those Darkrai. So I guess it just hides something that's really good. So I learned something new about the chess. So if we can see the card, that is bad. We want it to be hidden, and the game froze for a second there, but we're all good. And I will let you know that I am planning to do a 1,000 pack opening in the future. I think when I hit 1,000 followers on Twitch, maybe I'll do it, or maybe I'll do it before Fusion Strike in November, because that's, I mean, it's the 11th set, but I mean, Celebrations doesn't really count. It's a small set. So was Champion's Path, so I think I would just sort of combo those and do 100 of each. And our boater. Okay, at least give me something good. If you're gonna put me in this much suspense, PTCGO, and that's a nope. And by the time I upload this on YouTube, hey Barracuda, by the time I upload this on YouTube, we might know more about Pokemon TCG Live or whatever that might end up being. Because there's a big stream happening this weekend. It's an official stream. Game is frozen. Doesn't like when you open all these chests. But there's an official stream. People are theorizing that, hey, maybe we'll learn about Pokemon TCG Live. I'm still, you know, you can hear me now before I've actually seen it. I think it will just be a refresh of PTCGO. Either that or they'll allow us to move our accounts, because if it's just a complete, you know, wipe, like you have to start from scratch, I don't know how that will go over. And having to rebuild the whole back-end infrastructure, I think that'd be a little bit tough, but obviously I don't know what their plans are. I think it will just be a refresh, but it could just be a brand new game, maybe standard only, and then as time goes forward they add more sets. But if I had to definitively pick one thing that I think Pokemon TCG Live is going to be, it's just going to be a rebrand and a bit of a refresh for PTCGO. Hopefully I'm wrong and it's a brand new game that's frequently updated, heavily supported, and it does let you import, you know, all your stuff from this game to the new one. Alright, so I have not had a hit in, what, 60 chess? That's about 15 to 20 packs worth of cards. Yeah, Evie, we're in the same wavelength there. We both think just a name change for PTCGO, but I think they will do something to at least update the game. So it'll be a name change and just something to improve the game. Yeah. I hope for something drastic, but I'm expecting it to just be more of a refresh. And hey, there's a Charizard. Not a hit, but still fun to see. And there's another Sandaconda with big sand cannon. Maybe I'll try and build that one day, who knows. And there's a full length V, so that is the third hit. And I wasn't paying attention to my points before I started the video, but definitely racking them up right now. So that is 3 hits. Let's keep it going. I'll update the total, and there's just a Curlia. Okay, that's not super duper amazing. Yeah, draft format would be perfect. Being able to do pre-releases online would be great as well. Just having, you know, it doesn't even need to be a permanent pre-release, just for, you know, the 2 weeks before the set and the 2 weeks after the set, give us a pre-release format online. That would just be so good. And I'm not going to count the Raichu as a hit, but an Amazing Rare is pretty decent. Yeah, just give us a draft. Just give us more formats. It's really not asking that much, just more formats. And Staraptor. Okay, 15 chests left, 3 hits. The game has not much time left to prove me wrong. And that's my second Shedinja. It is odd that I'm getting repeats. You know, I wanted to wait until after rotation to do this because it only gives you standard cards. That's another thing I should have mentioned. You will not get expanded cards, even though there's the unlimited symbol there, I think. You will only get standard cards from the chest. So I wanted to wait until rotation so it's just the newer cards, because I didn't want to be stuck with old GXs that I can't get rid of. So that's another thing to keep in mind. You will only get standard cards from the chest. So right now that's Sword and Shield base set and forward. You're superstitious about open another? I did have a system back in the day, back when I did all my openings. You know, if you don't have luck after, you know, 5 to 10 packs, you click done, and you just, hopefully that resets the luck or something. I don't know if it actually works, but it's something to think of. Yeah, you gotta reset the luck. Doesn't matter if it's real or not. You gotta reset that luck. Alright, so I need 2 hits for PTCGO to prove me wrong, otherwise I will look like an absolute genius. And there's another Amazing Rare. Still not gonna count it. It's not shiny. It's not worth at least a pack. So this has to be a hit or else I'm a genius. Boom, genius, certified. Last uncommon chest, and it's a monkey. Okay, so should you open uncommon chests or should you trade them for packs? You should definitely trade them for packs unless you're desperate for points or coins or whatever you want to call them. If you need them, open the chests. If you don't, trade them immediately for packs. It takes about 3 to 4 chests for a pack. Do that. Do not open them. Do not be me.